YouTube? What it do? I'm coming through with another video on this fine Sunday afternoon, and in this topic I'm going to discuss the merry-go-round relationship. If you never heard of this term before, it's probably because you either never went through this or you just may never have heard this term. But you probably have a good idea of what it is if you've ever experienced toxic, dead-end relationships. The merry-go-round relationship is something that happens in a narcissistic relationship. If you were dealing with a narcissist, you were going to have the effects of a merry-go-round relationship. What happens on a merry-go-round? You get on a ride. You go round and round in circles. It's joyful. You get some pleasure out of it. But it'll make your head spin. And it doesn't stop going in circles. That's all it does. Round and round in circles. And guess where you get on this ride? Absolutely nowhere. That's the exact same thing in a narcissistic relationship. You get absolutely nowhere. You start somewhere, you get somewhere, but the ride just continues to go in the exact same place. There's only a certain point to where you get somewhere and it stops. The relationship does not continue to develop. The relationship does not get better over time. It only gets worse. Because if a relationship is not getting better, it is getting worse. Even maintaining, it is getting worse. Because the maintaining is even going to come off. And it's going to start coming on a down. If you ever catch yourself in this type of a situation, you have to get yourself out of there. You have to get yourself off of that ride. Unless you want that to continue for the rest of your life. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. And the reason this happens is because they themselves can't get any further. You see what I'm saying? They themselves can't get any further in the relationship because they cannot develop anymore. They cannot see past a point of where they're at and they are stuck at in their own life because they have a personality disorder. They cannot proceed with you. They cannot go to that next level with you. They cannot better the relationship with you. And that's why we call this the merry-go-round relationship. It goes absolutely nowhere, and you could really like this person in the beginning of the relationship because that's when it's easy. That's when things are always good. Things can be good with anybody in the very beginning. But how is it when time goes on? That's when you're really going to start to see true colors. It's very, very, very hard to tell with somebody in the beginning, and things can look all good. Things can be cool. But all of a sudden you start to realize, like, oh shit. Like, what did I get myself into? I'm starting to see through this person. I'm starting to see through this person's bullshit. That's when you have to cut ties. Because that's who they are. They are who you see, and it is what it is. It's crazy because something you guys don't know, but when I'm doing these videos, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are watching that just hate me doing these videos. Trust and believe that. And it's a weird thing to do, but I gotta do it. I can literally feel the bad energy through the lens of this camera, me talking, as if I'm talking to this person as if they were in front of me and I'm saying these things and they know it's about them. It's a pretty crazy thing to do, but I'm not going to let it stop me, because the truth is the truth. We're going to live by the truth, and they can be uncomfortable with these videos. They don't have to watch these videos, but they watch these videos anyways, and it really doesn't matter to me. It's not going to stop us. And the funny thing is, they learn from these videos too and use some of this knowledge and information to their benefit. They only get sicker from trying to twist around what we are exposing them for to use against other people. They can't use it against me because they can't get over on a person like me. It's very, very difficult to do it. And you know what? In the very beginning, in the beginning stages, anybody can be fooled. But once time goes on just a little bit, all it takes is just a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. And they're caught by me. I don't know about you guys, but it's very easy for me to spot out these types of people and to stay clear from these types of people in these relationships and connections and friendships and so on. We want better. We want true love. We want people who care equally as much as we care. That's what we want. We're not asking for too much. Just equality. Equality, however you want to say it. I've heard people say that word in two different ways. So we're not looking for too much, and like I get crazy fucking emails and shit saying you guys just have unrealistic expectations. No, we do not, and I don't either. Like, I don't even expect a lot when I have a relationship with a person. I don't ask for shit. Just true love. Care. Do you actually care about me as a person? Or do you just care what I can do for you? It's just little things like this, and the people that attack me in emails and comments and shit are clearly narcissistic people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They think we're asking for too much because it's too much for them to give. That's all that is. We are normal, regular human beings. And those types of people just can't take it. Where I come from, it's like Narc City. There's narcissists everywhere. There's people with low vibrations everywhere. Heartless people everywhere. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't affect me, because it definitely does. I wish I could be surrounded by more people who are more positive, with more light and love in their heart and their soul. I just got to keep doing my best and stay on my path until these things come, and they will come. I fight every day of my life to make this a reality, because I would rather die than spend the rest of my life with people who don't have me as their best interest at heart. Whenever I have relationships and connections with people, I have their best interest at heart. I actually care. And I'm actually that guy that is too nice to everybody. And that shit can be deadly for anybody. It was deadly for me. It turned me cold at points in my life because I did so much for some people just to get slapped in the face and disrespected. And there's a lot of things in my life that pissed me off, that made me like very, very, very angry inside, very mad, frustrated, just pissed. But at the end of the day, I always calm myself down. I remember who I am before all this bad shit that happened to me in my past. And I will not let that affect my future. No way in hell. No way in hell. I want to be myself. I want to be that good, loving, caring person that I actually am. Because that is actually who I am. And these people ain't going to stop me. These people ain't going to stop me from loving and caring for the right people. It ain't going to happen. And I will give the world to those who deserve it. But are they willing to give the world for me too? Those are the people you need in your life. You should both equally care. You should both equally care as much for each other. And there's no other way of saying it. And this doesn't even mean like buying shit. That's not even what it means. At heart. At heart. If I was in trouble, are you going to be there? If you're in trouble, I'm going to be there. It's just how it is. That's how we roll. We are connected. We got each other's backs till the end. We are fully connected. And there's nothing fake about it. Because there are people that will also say things like this, but they don't actually mean it. And when the time comes, they're not actually there. You've got to spot those types of people and eliminate them. No matter what type of relationship or friendship or connection you're in, it should be advancing and it should be getting stronger over time. And it doesn't even mean you have to spend all the time in the world together. You guys can like be distant for a little bit, give each other time and space, not even talk for a little bit, but like you should care for each other, and you should be able to feel that. It shouldn't feel toxic. It shouldn't feel like one-sided. You shouldn't feel used, because we are all busy people. I'm a very busy guy. Every single second of every day I got something to do. Right after this video, I got something else I got to do immediately. I don't have all the time in the world on my hands to talk every single second, every single day to somebody, but we know we care. And as long as you know that somebody actually cares, it makes life a little bit better. Because when you're living life and you feel like not one single person on this planet truly cares about you the way you know you care for other people, that shit hurts. Because I felt that for long periods of time in my life. I just truly felt like not one single person gave a fuck about me the way I actually care. That shit hurts. It actually does. You feel alone. You feel left out in the world. And it's just like, sometimes you just ask yourself, why am I even here? Like, why am I even living? My motivator during these times was to do better, be better, push for more, be greater, do greater and better things, be more positive, do everything you can in your power to do the right things in these hard times so you can come out on top. So you can come out being a more positive person with better relationships and higher up relationships and connections. And that's exactly what happens if you stay strong and you stay true to yourself and you push forward and you leave everything and everybody else in the dust who don't belong there, who was not there for you, who don't actually care about you. They don't care about you because they don't care about themselves. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal against any individuals. It's just, it is what it is. That's on them for not caring about themselves. They have to be strong themselves. They can't be weak themselves. Because that's what it is. It's weakness. When you don't care about yourself, that is weakness. You have no choice. Because if you don't care about yourself, you're truly not going to have anybody in your life that cares about you. Truly. That's how this works. You have to care about yourself. You have to love yourself before anybody else can, because you have to give love in order to actually receive it. There are scam artists out there. There are narcissistic people out there that can scam people into giving them your love. But at the end of the day, you're going to end up catching them and you're going to be gone. And that love that they scammed you for is going to be gone. They would rather take the easy way out and scam people and get free love and not give any back than to actually fix themselves and their own problems and be strong. Right? They would rather do that because they're that weak. They can't change. They can't do things every single day and get on the right path themselves to actually do this and overcome their inner bitch. There's a lot of fake motherfuckers in this world, man, and I ain't having it. I can see directly through it. Don't even come near me because I can see you for what you are, bitch. I'm going to end this video right there. I'll be back with another one tomorrow. I actually did a video today on Sunday instead of yesterday on Saturday because I had some things going on last night and there's a UFC event late and I watched that. So I decided to do a video today instead. Anyways, I'm out.